Joining us now in the lobby of the New London Hospital is Laura Jean Whitcomb, editor of Kearsarge magazine, not to be confused with Kearsarge Valley magazine. Welcome. Thanks for joining us today.
Good to see you.
Now, Kearsarge magazine is just one of the magazines that you have.
It is my little empire.
You do have a publishing empire here. Tell us a little bit about what you do have.
Let's see, I have Kearsarge magazine started 5 years ago, and then Upper Valley Life came out 6 months after that. Kid Stuff was this year, and now we're doing a home improvement guide. And I think for now I'm done, at least for a little while.
Well, because I'm sure your job is not just editor of the magazines. I'm sure that there's a lot that goes into what you do.
There's a lot. Sales and distribution and working with writers and working with photographers, but it's all good.
So Upper Valley Life and Kearsarge magazine are similar in that they talk about people and places of the specific areas.
Yes.
I have to say, they're beautiful magazines. The photography's great, the articles are wonderful.
Thank you.
What's Kid Stuff?
It is for parents of the area, and it actually blurs the geographic line. I didn't want to do an Upper Valley Kids magazine and a Lake Sunapee Kids magazine, so I put it all together. And basically anything there is to do for kids in the area, we try to cover it. And
nice.
Yeah, and we also give some, I won't say advice columns, but educational information for parents by age for children.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah, so we're hoping it'll be a resource that they'll keep for some time. Pregnancy through college years.
Oh, there you go. Well, there is so much to do with kids in the area, both Lake Sunapee and the Upper Valley. So it's got to be nice for parents to have something like that all in one place, I would think.
I'm working on a story now, free things to do in the area. You wouldn't believe how many programs, concerts, plays. There's really a wide variety of free things for parents to do with their kids.
Nice.
Yeah. It's been great research.
Now, are all these magazines quarterly?
Kearsarge is quarterly. Upper Valley Life is 5 times a year, and Kid Stuff is 5 times a year.
Okay.
We're trying to bridge some of the longer seasons, like winter and summer, with a bigger issue.
So how do you come up with who's going to write your story and what the stories are going to be about?
It really depends on the topic. I have a database of writers, and they're by location where they live and by topic, what they really like to write about. So if an article on skiing comes up, I'll contact the person who likes to write about skiing and give them that assignment. Same for photography. I love local photographers, and I think they get the best shots. And if I know there's a Newberry Old Home Day, I've got a couple photographers in Newberry.
Oh, excellent. And I'm sure, depending on what the picture is of, there are some photographers that have specialties for whether it's flowers or scenes or whatever.
Yep. And we're always looking for writers and photographers. We'd love to have more locals participate in the magazine, because it's really what the magazine is about. You want to open it up and see somebody you know.
Right, right. Well, that's good to know. So maybe some of our audience can give you a call, get in touch with you, and give you their ideas.
It's info@kearsargemagazine.com if anybody wants to drop me a line.
Great. Now, I understand that you recently received a wonderful award, the Apex Award. Tell us what that's about and what it's for.
The Apex Award, when I worked at DHMC years ago, my editor had submitted an article of mine that I wrote about nurses, and it won an Apex Award, and I thought, what a nice thing. So every year I try to submit our writers and photographers into the awards, and this year I submitted myself. I spent a year on a story about autism in the area, and that was the story I submitted and won for this year.
Wow. So, that's great. That's great. Just well deserved. Because, like I said, the writing in the magazines has been great.
Thank you.
So what do you see going forward? Continuing with the magazines that you have and just researching more good stories?
For now, I'm working on a story, aging in the area, and it'll be in the winter issue. I've interviewed 20 people. I've probably got another 5 to go. It's a really hard one to tackle. The funny thing is, I thought to myself, 65 and older is aging, elderly, seniors. And what has changed today is 20 years ago that would have been true, but today people are like, I'm not a senior. What are you talking about?
Yep.
Seniors are very active in this area. They're volunteering, they're doing a lot of great stuff. So I've had to switch my focus a little bit from the national demographics, which are all gloom and doom, to what's really happening in this area.
Oh.
So I'm hoping it'll be a good story.
It sounds like it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's great.
All right. Well, thanks very much for joining us. And
Thank
again,
you.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
When we return, I'll wrap up our weekday edition of KVM with some highlights coming up on our weekend show, starting this Friday morning. So stay with us.